Okay, so I just got home and I found three very lovely things when I opened the door. One, two, three. Um, and yeah, gonna show you these, and I also have two other DVDs that I got recently, but that I opened them off camera. But I'll show these first, and then I'll show the other two things that I received. These two, I know exactly what these two are, and they are related. So I'll start with those. That one might be related to, I don't know. I'll talk about that later when I get to it. Anyway, this one is one that I've been wanting. Both of these I've been wanting for a while. This one right here is a very lovely steelbook. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This is the second sight release, limited steelbook edition. Yeah, I have this. I actually have this on steelbook, but I have it on a DVD steelbook. I just have a few DVD steelbooks, and I haven't gotten any DVD steelbooks in like 5-6 years or something. But anyway, so I have it and I have seen it. But this, I want to see it again, and this edition is just so cool. And I'm not a fan of that. This is the, oh yeah, should have mentioned, this is the 40th anniversary edition, and this has been released in several different editions, and with several different designs. I guess the one that most people have gotten is the one that is a little bit higher, which has a DVD size, DVD shape, which I really don't like that one. It's not just that it's DVD sized or DVD shaped. I just don't really like the look of it. But however, ever since I saw this steelbook on Savi, this is the one that I wanted, and decided to get it now. Wasn't all that expensive, but this, I'm sure, contains a bunch of special features that my DVD does not contain. And I'm just very excited to check this movie out again. It's been, years. So, yeah, very excited. And since I said this is related, you might know what it is. This is this is probably even nicer. This was cheaper though. This was only £11. The price for this has kind of fluctuated on Savi, but I've seen it go for pretty cheap prices once in a while. But I don't think I've seen it for $10.99, which is what I paid for it now. And it is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. In a way, kind of surprised that this is still, because it is limited. I think it's limited to, 10,000. And well, I guess that's quite a few. Doesn't, but feels 10,000. It just feels like so many people have gotten these. I don't know. Obviously, I haven't heard of 10,000 people getting them. But it's just, I don't know. I just would have thought that it would have sold out by now. But it's pretty cheap even. Anyway, yeah. Many people have shown this, obviously. I'm not gonna open this and go through it on camera. I'm gonna do that myself later, but I'll give you a shot of the back here if you can barely see what it says. Well, there's a lot of stuff here. Anyway, so I'm very happy to have this. I don't know. I just something made me. I think I was reminded of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I watched a video or something on YouTube, and I was like, I don't know. So I just searched for it kind of randomly on Savi, and I found that both of these were, this one was cheap, this one was not cheap, but was, I think, $15.75 or something, which is, I'll pay that for this. I think it's an okay deal. And two really great releases here. I feel like I can just go on and on praising the designs and whatever, but I'm just going in a circle, so I'll stop. But I'll mention that I have this on DVD too. Have seen this as well. More excited to check this out again. But this one, I think I want to see the movie again, but I think I'm especially excited to check out the special features, and I haven't gotten a good look at the special features yet, but I think there's a lot of it. And I'm gonna dig into that. Anyway, let's open this. Just a regular DVD. Let's see which one this is. This is Blown Away. with Jeff Bridges and Tommy Lee Jones. I said before that it might be related to these, and I'll spoil one thing that I have on order. I ordered the third one too, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3, just not very cheap DVD, used DVD from Amazon. So that's what that was all about. Anyway, this one I also ordered, obviously. Jeff Bridges and Tommy Lee Jones, two great actors. If you would have asked me a year ago, I would have said that, Jeff Bridges, I clearly like him more than Tommy Lee Jones. But lately I've seen many movies with Tommy Lee Jones. I've just gotten to like him a lot. I just think he's a terrific actor. He has such a presence on screen. And I don't know. I might even be a little bit more excited to see this because of Tommy Lee Jones at this point than Jeff Bridges. I just think he has such an interesting persona somehow, or interesting roles. And Jeff Bridges is a great actor, maybe a better actor. I don't know. But Tommy Lee Jones he feels kind of badass somehow. I don't know. But yeah, this is a movie. Yeah, it's a movie. I don't know. It's I mainly got it because of the actors. It's about I think terrorism, more or less. Anyway, so those are the unboxings. And now I haven't taken them out. Okay, let's see. I have them in a pile. Okay. Well, one of them I've seen. Anyway, I'll get. Okay. This one I saw a few days ago. And it is a documentary about bodybuilding, and it's called Generation Iron. This I've been wanting to see for a while. It says from the acclaimed producer of Arnold Schwarzenegger's Pumping Iron, and I guess it's kind of an unofficial sequel to that. It's called Generation Iron. It's about, Pumping Iron. I don't know when that's from. 77 perhaps. I'm not sure, but this is from just a few years ago. So this is, more modern, about the modern bodybuilding, and about especially a few bodybuilders and their preparation and their journey before the upcoming Mr. Olympia, which is the biggest. I think I read somewhere, maybe it says even on the back, I don't know, maybe not, but I read somewhere that it's the Super Bowl of bodybuilding. It's the probably the biggest bodybuilding show, and it's about who's got the most muscles, essentially. And that's what this movie is all about. It's about muscles, as is Pumping Iron. There's nothing else. I mean, let's be honest. It's just fun to see people with these kinds of physiques. I'm especially interested now that I work out. I lift weights, and I find it a lot of fun. Obviously, I don't look anywhere near this, and I don't really want to look like that either. But I really like seeing people who do look that way. I just think there's a certain aesthetic about it. Yeah, I guess I think it looks good. It looks good, even though I don't desire it myself, but I like this more than Pumping Iron, but I don't really know if I'll remember it for that long. It just felt kind of forgettable. Felt like it was taking itself much more seriously than Pumping Iron. It felt like that was maybe in a way having a bit more fun with itself, if that makes sense. But this one just dead serious. And it feels like they've also taken bodybuilding to new levels, to new extremes these days, compared to Pumping Iron. Well, they were big, obviously Arnold was big. Just feels like Phil Heath and Kai Green here, they're just fucking huge. And it's I'd say it's mainly about the two of them, but there's other bodybuilders too. I enjoyed watching it. Holy shit, you can see my sweat here. I've been sweating in school all day, don't... Anyway, yeah, this is... it was fine, I enjoyed watching it, but I don't think I'll remember it for that long, to be honest. This next thing is is such a contrast to what I just showed. Well, kind of, I mean, it's about big people, but different kind of big. Two fat ladies. I haven't seen all of this. It says 24 episodes. I have seen like 10 of these. Yeah, the second disc is in my DVD player even. Jennifer Patterson, and let's see if I know her name. Clarissa Something, right? Well, I guess it doesn't really matter, but Clarissa Something. The two of them, Clarissa Dixon, right? That's it. They are, you know, it's not that far-fetched. They're two fat ladies who cook food. It's a cooking show, and they're not concerned with what they eat, obviously, and they're not really concerned about talking about it either, or worried about talking about it. You know what I mean? And it's just that really. I find this enjoyable to watch. It's a little bit repetitive. All of the episodes, it's just them cooking, well, they cook for different people, they go to different places, and usually each episode has some sort of theme. Like the episodes, they're called, making breakfast for where, or I mean, at a certain place, or making a picnic, or cooking dinner, or baking cakes. So it has some sort of theme every episode, or vegetables in one episode. But it's just, they just cook the food, but I haven't watched a lot of cooking shows, and it's not really my thing. But what I like about this is the great and lovely banter between the two of them. She is about 19-20 years her senior, but they just still have really good chemistry between the two of them, and yeah, especially Jennifer Patterson. She's just wonderful, a wonderful person. She's just so hysterically funny at times. I don't know. It says also featuring a tribute to Jennifer Patterson. I haven't seen that one yet. I thought that I'd watch the whole series before, but she died. They made 4 seasons, ending in 1999. I think they might have ended it because she died. She got lung cancer and passed away, and that's what the tribute refers to. She also died last year, Clarissa Dixon, right? But yeah, it's just a lot of fun. I really really enjoy this. Just a feel-good show, cozy little show about 2 fat ladies making food, and that's really it. But they also seem to be friends too, and they're also something that I think is very charming. They seem to be very interested in what the other one is doing, because they cook at the same time. They're both in frame, or both in the same kitchen cooking at the same time, and obviously the camera can only focus on one at a time. So one of them might do their thing, and then a little while later, when she's done with whatever she's doing, she sort of hands it over to the other one. And but while, let's say, Clarissa is cooking something, Jennifer usually, stands and looks at what she's doing. She looks very interested in what Clarissa is up to, and the other way around too, which I think is very charming. And it's just, very good chemistry. I think it's not really, I don't really watch it for the food as much as the chemistry at this point. I think. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. That's it, I guess. So we got horror, action thriller, I guess, bodybuilding documentary, and food documentary, if you will. So I usually have, unintentionally always, but usually there's pretty mixed things in my videos, I guess, but I hope that's a good thing. Anyway, that's that. Yeah, thank you for watching.